Hello everybody, and today I have a 73 kill game for you on Ground War. It's a pretty good game. I was very happy because this is one of my favorite maps in Ghost, if not my favorite map. And in Ground War, this map plays very hectically. The spawns are a little retarded, so I was very happy that I was able to get a good game on this map. Now I am using the same gun as I did in yesterday's gameplay and the same kill streak setup, and that's just because I just prestiged and I am broke when it comes to squad points. Like, I am broke, beyond broke, so I'm struggling to even buy anything. So I just bought my favorite gun, my favorite kill streaks, and just kind of ran with that. So I'll have some new streaks for you soon, I promise, and some new guns, I promise. But for now, you're gonna have to deal with my favorite assault rifle. But today, I wanted to talk to you guys about sexism in the gaming industry. Now, I really didn't think about doing this topic. It hadn't even crossed my mind to talk about it. But one of my subscribers and one of my followers on Twitter sent me this tweet with a link to an Xbox One kind of advertisement thingy. I don't know, it's hard to explain what it is, but I'm gonna leave the link to that link in the description so you guys can go and check it out. But basically what it is it's a letter, like a pre-written letter to your girlfriend or your wife or whatever, and it's basically trying to convince her to buy you an Xbox One and why it's a good idea to get the Xbox One. And you can enter a recipient's email and it will send this email to them. Now I'm gonna read some of the letter just so you guys can get a general idea of what the letter's tone is like without having to actually read it yourself. So the first part of this letter says, games. Maybe you don't love games like I do, but there's really something for everyone. While I'm playing Dead Rising 3, you might like arcade games. And since you were just begging me to dance, I'm willing to play Forza Motorsport 5 just for you. It's a win-win. Another part of the letter says, play with others. You've been encouraging me to play with others, and it just so happens that Xbox One has the best multiplayer service that filters out jerks. So don't you worry, if we get an Xbox One, I'll be making friends in no time. And right at the end of the letter, it says, P.S. Did I mention how beautiful you are and how I really appreciate that you love me more than anything? P.P.S. If, or should I say when, we get an Xbox One, you have dibs on the first multiplayer game that we experience together. P.P.S. Long story short, I really want one for the holidays, you know, for us. Now, I thought that this letter was hilarious. I was reading through it and I was just laughing my ass off because I was like, this is amazing. They're advertising what the Xbox One does in like a very stereotypical women don't play games, they don't know about new technology and consoles kind of way. And I just thought it was so funny. But I guess some people have seen it as Xbox being sexist, that like women don't know this and women don't know that. And that's what they're playing on. They're playing on it. And I personally don't find it offensive. I just think it's absolutely hilarious. And I think that people are way too uptight, especially when it comes to sexism. Because something like this letter, yes, it is playing on the fact that women don't play games and they wouldn't be interested in a new console or whatever. But I don't think that they're doing it in a negative way. Like, sexism, in my opinion, is if you're doing it in a negative way. So say if a woman applies for a job and a man applies for a job and the woman is more qualified for that position than the man, but she just doesn't get picked because she's a woman, that's sexism that you should be bothered about, because it's actually affecting her and it's affecting other women to not hire a woman purely based on the fact that she's a woman, or paying a woman less in a job even though she's doing the same position as the guy but making less. That is sexism. And that's sexism that you should be offended about because it's holding women back. That's a bad thing. But in situations like this where it's just playing on stereotypes of a woman, I don't think it's bad at all. I think it's hilarious. I know that if I showed it to my mother, she would be like, damn, that's funny. So, I don't know. I think people need to relax and actually realize what sexism is. Because a similar thing happened when GTA 5 came out. They were like, oh, the game is like super sexist towards women and they portray women in such a negative way and sexism and blah 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 blah. And I'm just like, but does Rockstar hire women? Do they? Then they're not being sexist. It's not sexism. It's just like if you're with your homies, right? And you're doing racial stereotypes with them. It's funny. It's just funny, playful banter that you guys are having with each other. But if someone was to do something negative towards you or hold you back based on the fact that you're a woman, that you're whatever race you want to be, that you're older than the average person applying for that job, then that's a negative thing. Then we should be like, you know what, this is not right and we should stop it. But when someone's just having fun with it, you definitely shouldn't be offended. People are just way too uptight. People need to be more laid back. Just relax, calm down, calm your pants. It's okay. It's all good. And with this letter, especially don't be offended with this letter. It's freaking hilarious. It's amazing. It's so funny. It's a really clever way of advertising what the Xbox One does in a funny and witty way. So I actually applaud them for that because it was really funny to read. I rarely read something and laugh out loud, but I did when I read that, so good job. And hey, we have female soldiers in Call of Duty now, so you cannot say the gaming industry is sexist because we can be a chick shooting people. Sorry, that is really goofy for me to say, but I don't know. I don't think I take life as seriously as some people or most people, and it actually takes something dramatic and serious to offend me and upset me. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Do you think that the gaming industry is too sexist? Do you think that they should be less sexist towards women? Let me know in the comment section, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll speak to you later. Bye.